Oh wow, straight in. How pretty is that? Oh, alright, birdies. Our Land Rover's seen better days. Stompy. Oh, music kicking in.
I
How
like to go for long walks, walks that cleanse the lungs and cleanse the spirit. This walk, though, has particular meaning for me, and it's a pilgrimage I make every year at this time.
Okay, dude, why'd you sound like that, yeah? There's a pilgrimage I take every year. Oh my god. This is so pretty though, look at this. Music's quite nice as well. Oh, look at that. It was gorgeous. See, I grew up sort of not far from Snowdon in Wales in the UK. So I understand sort of what it's like to live at the bottom of mountains like this, and just such a beautiful, beautiful thing to live by. I mean, he's a bit stumpy, but really love the visuals on this already straight away. I could be Tarzan and swing from those vines, that'd be cool. No idea where I'm supposed to be going. I think I can climb over. Just have to follow the field around, I guess, the pathway. That's an odd juxtaposition, look at that. Regular tree, palm tree, just side by side. So what kind of pilgrimage are we on then, my friend? Do I investigate? I want to investigate up here. I assume I'm meant to be going down, but I'm curious. Oh, it's a little pixie box. Oh, I want to do that. How am I supposed to get it? There you go. Ah. Two people just walking in the trees. I think I can't read that. No, I can't read that. That's with the green stains on the stones. Alright. That was really weird. Well, I don't get the relevance to that yet. Hopefully it'll become clear. But just a little wooden box with a drawing in it, which I'm assuming is a memory. Oh, music's kicked back in.
I can remember every detail of my wife's appearance, even though she's been gone for nearly 10 years. I remember how her cheekbones would rise when she smiled. Remember her long, raven black hair flowing down her back like a shiny waterfall. I also remember how she looked without hair.
Okay, so this is obviously some kind of an emotional pilgrimage for him. The comment about without hair suggests that she was sick, probably had some form of cancer, so this is going to be an emotional one, I think. Now this is only a demo, so this is just one level, but as is always the case with things like this, it's more just to see if I think I want to take it further, if I want to learn more about the story. So let's just see how it unrolls, shall we? How it unravels. But this is some really odd sort of topography, just the different types of rocks coexisting with each other. It's really strange. There's a little shack thing up there. Don't know if I should come this way or not get over that. Nope. No, I got myself stuck. Alright, back down it is and around. Let's just see if there's any more boxes. Hey, little wooden bridge. Cool, we'll go over that in a minute. But what's going on in the shack? The shack attack. Yeah, wooden box. I love you, mommy. So now, are these my drawings, or did we have a child? Given that the woman is bald, I'm guessing it is our child who's drawn Mummy. Can I not get up there? I want to see what that is behind that tree. Wooden bridge it is then, I guess. What are we looking at? That's pretty. I love the detail in the sky with those clouds as well. Sort of photorealism, really nice. Really nice. Oh, something else down there. Oh, all sorts of buildings down here. Is it an old well? Oh, there's a ladder there. Can I use it? No. I can't use the ladder. But I can use stairs. Haha. Not completely useless. Got a box? No. Ooh! Didn't mean to drop you off there, Chief. What's that? Is that a piggo or a sheepo? Piggo. It's a piggo. Is he going to chase me or am I going to scare him off? Oh, that's really weird. Little corrugated iron shack, but you can't get in. What you doing, piggo? Oink oink, motherfucker. Hey dude, no, don't run off. I'm not gonna... Oh yeah, yeah, easy chief. I'm not gonna hurt you. Where you going? No, okay. Can't play with the piggy. Wow, that's pretty. Oh, come on, stop stopping me. This thing with games when you can't jump, you get kind of stuck. It feels a bit rigid somehow.
She was still beautiful, and she could still smile, but not as often as she used to. The sickness came and went quickly enough, but when it went, it took her with it. I was only 31 years old at the time. She, 33, and our daughter, Emily, had only recently turned 6.
Yeah, so they did have a daughter, so that was the picture. I love your mommy picture. I love you, mommy. I'm assuming, and again it is very much an assumption, I've not looked into this in any way, but I'm going to guess, given that, you know, it's a game about a pilgrimage, about loss, about revisiting old wounds. I'm going to assume that the developer is maybe using sort of personal experience to this, whether as a child they lost a parent or they lost a partner as an adult. But I'm going to assume that there's a real sort of personal touch in there, so I'll try not to make too much light of it, because it obviously means something to somebody. Oh, another box. Oh, so that's Daddy and little girl with Mummy in her sick bed. You can even see the little drip bag. That's sad. Okay, onwards, dear people. See what else we can see. There's more piggos. Oink oink, piggies. Oink oink. What you doing? You ain't doing nothing. Alright, whoa, whoa, whoa. Easy, Chief. I won't mess you up if you don't mess me up. What are these places, though? Are these just sort of weird little abandoned places? Was there a community out here, or are they just sort of, you know, just, I don't know, random things? They obviously were used for a purpose at some point. You know, they were utilised. They're not just for trekkers and hikers. No more boxes down. Didn't miss anything over there. I keep thinking maybe there's a cave entrance, but I'm not seeing anything. No. It's a different tone in music. There's a change in theme right there. This one seems almost slightly more urgent, more dramatic. Do love a bit of a piano though. Instrument I always wish I could have learnt but never did. I'm not a musically gifted individual.
It's hard enough for a parent to raise a young child on their own. Doubly so when that child is of the opposite gender, yet that's precisely the predicament I found myself in when Cassandra died.
I imagine, yeah, it would be really difficult as a single father to raise a little girl. Easier to raise a boy, I suppose. That's an interesting plan. So is this just literally telling a story and you find bits? Is there anything beyond the walking and the narrative storytelling? So far there hasn't been anything. It's just finding the little boxes that tell a visual story, and then obviously the guy
By all
pops
means,
up.
both sets of grandparents did their best to help out, but my pride dictated that I could only ask so much of them. I needed to prove to everyone, not at least of all myself, that I could do this. I had no desire to be the all but absent father that my own had been, but an endeavor to spend as much time as I could caring for my daughter in the most direct way possible. I won't deny that the odd drink came in handy during this early period, but it was yet to become a problem.
Oh, she'd been on the old the liquor. Again, I guess, you know, every parent does it. Bottle of wine here or there, a quick drink, as long as it doesn't become a problem and it doesn't become of detriment to your relationship with your child. I guess it's excusable. But yeah, I'm curious to see, as I was saying, where this game goes. You know, is it just narrative? Is it just a story being told through his narration and the pictures that you find in the boxes? Or is there going to be more to it? Is there a mystery to unravel? Is there sort of different areas, different elements to it that we haven't come across yet? We'll keep going. We'll see it through and see what it is. Oh, it's another box. So is this Dad as a superhero? And the little girl, obviously there with her dad, and she sees her dad as a hero, as the strong person in her life. Difficult thing to have to live up to, my friend. Very difficult thing to have to live up to. But as a father, I guess that is your job, is to at least try. Ultimately you will fail, but it's what you aspire to be, not what you achieve, I think, that's important. You know, as long as your intentions are good and the steps you take are honourable, then I suppose it's, you know, it takes you where it takes you. But it's to not try that's the issue. It's to not try to be that person, not try to offer that strength and support. That's where the failure is. Sorry, I'm not trying to get all deep on you. Wow. Anybody fancy a swim? Look how beautiful that water is. Don't know if I can get over there yet.
Much greater challenges in the early days were the ones that people would think almost trivial. Ensuring my daughter was safe when she used public restrooms, and that she cleaned herself properly when she was in the bathtub. Responsibilities that would normally fall upon the female parent when there is one. Emily was still very young at the time, of course, but old enough to feel awkward that her father was checking in on her during her more private moments. There's no denying that the presence of a woman would have alleviated much of the burden cast suddenly upon both of our lives.
You want to get yourself on Tinder, mate? Get yourself a date. Go and find yourself a baby mama. Of course, that is a joke. I would never advocate for just going out and trying to replace your child's parent with somebody else. You've got to be very cautious about who you let into your children's life. You know, I really hope that this is an actual place, an actual walk somewhere that exists in the world, because I would love to go there. Absolutely love it. What a wonderful place to be. To the mall. So again, Daddy took his daughter to the mall. So he tried to be that parent. Can I get round to this one? Or is this another one with no entrance? Well, this one has an entrance. That's where you... That hole there suggests that this is a toilet. Who's sitting here? Who's watching? That doesn't seem right. Is it maybe a sauna or something? Where do I go from here? It's a shame it's only set at warm speed as well. It'd be lovely if I could run. But there's not an option. Did he sit here with his wife? Possibly. Not too sure where to go from here. That seems to be the end of the road. Was it down? Because I came up from that way. Yeah, I think so. Let's go and see where this takes us. Again, he's just so stompy. Dude, get some softer hiking boots. These things will kill your ankles.
It's not like I didn't try to meet other women after Cassandra's passing. I even went on the odd date, but, well, between my teaching job and my responsibilities as a single parent, it was hard to not only find the time, but to find someone to babysit for the evening without calling upon the goodwill of the grandparents yet again. Most of all, though, it was impossible to find someone to fill the yawning void that Cassandra had left in her wake.
I guess that's true. I mean, if a relationship ends because you broke up, then that person's still in the world. There's, you know, social media and things like that. You still see them out there. It gives you time to mourn, to move on, to kind of deal with it. When that person passes away, that's a void that can never be filled. It can never be sort of healed over. It'll forever be a gaping wound. That must be an incredibly difficult thing to deal with. Any boxes down here? No. I wonder if there's any boxes upstairs. There's an old boat. But no box. Did I break my ankle? Oof! Landed it. Last thing I want to do is get injured out here. No battery. Dem's the batteries.
I never asked you to be alone, my sweet. You'd have had my blessing if you had found someone else. All I would have asked is that she be a good mother to Emily.
Wow. Creepy, poignant, powerful. And I think true. I can't think of any woman who wouldn't want that for their partner to not only be able to move on, but to find somebody who would be a good mother to their child. But as I said earlier, it's not that easy, is it? Oh Jesus. Okay, there is more to this then, because that's eerie and creepy. The ghost of my wife, I guess. Come back, Cassandra. I'm invested now. Where's she gone? As nice as a hike as this would be, I've been out here on your own would be quite, don't know, not lonely. It's isolating, I suppose. Interlude 1, Rendezvous. So this is a flashback. Flashback to a point in their relationship, maybe their first meeting.
Ah, yes, I remember this evening. My wife left a note for me with a friend of ours who worked at a place called Danny's Cafe. Oh, she always did like her little games. We had a lot of good times in this district, made a lot of good friends, enjoyed a lot of good meals, but there are, unfortunately, other memories which I associate with this place.
How cool is this with all the lights and everything? And also, by the way, how good's the voice acting from the guy, our character? He's really good at just kind of putting that emotion in there and Just that light-hearted little chuckle. It's really good. I have no idea where I'm going, by the way. I'm just wandering now. Hopefully I find my way. But I really like these little lights on the trees and things. It's really sort of, I guess, romantic. But this is probably his memory. He's romanticizing what happened, because I'm sure it wouldn't have been like this at the time. You can hear the ghosts of the children in the playground. Can't touch the weird bunny that just appeared. That was me that did that, I hope. Definitely came the wrong way though. Just really enjoying the visuals in this game. It's so nice to look at. And like I say, I love that this memory has been romanticized to the point that, you know, the lights on the trees and just the colour tone. It's really nice. But I don't believe that this is how it would have been. This is just how he remembers it. Can I go through any of these doors? A memory of Danny's. And people sat eating their food. The question is, where do I go? Is it here? It's the only kind of direction I haven't been in. Great beer list. Yeah, I can't get in anywhere. So I don't know where to go. Maybe he told me in the narrative and I wasn't paying attention. When he mentioned a place, it wasn't Wendy's. But I haven't seen a name above any of the doors either, so I don't know if that helps really. Don't think I can get up any of these fire escapes. No. I find this bit creepy now. Something eerie about this area. Yeah, there is literally nowhere to go. But as it is only the demo, I guess maybe that's the end of it, because it hasn't sort of unlocked the next bit for me. So what I will do there is I will leave this video here. But I really like that. I'm invested. I'd like to do more, so I may well play the full game and sort of do a run through with it. I'm just curious to know now how the story evolves, you know, the backstory, what he experiences out on his trek with his sort of his pilgrimage and his memories. Be really keen to sort of see what happens, so I may well do that. Let me know, you know, how you feel. If you'd want to see that, let me know in the comments, and maybe I can get the full game and sort of give it a run through. Be nice to know what happens, but really enjoying it. I think visually it's great. I like the music. The voice acting is really good. So yeah, be interested to see where the story goes. But for now, this is the Goma signing off. Peace.